Somebody told me the movers were looking around trying to find a. Oh, is that a workout routine? Yes, it is. This here, we have a 3 day workout routine, primarily consisting of the whole body. That's correct. You will work out the whole body within 3 days. First, we would do chest, hamstrings, and glutes on one day, backs and quads on another day, arms and shoulders on that third day. Now, the reason why I split this workout routine up like this is because you get to work out your legs, ideally, 4 times a week. Not necessarily the whole leg, but as most of you know, when you're working out legs, it's hard to necessarily separate the quads from the hamstrings. Why? Because one is going to be the secondary mover for the other. Anywho, chest, ham, and glutes. We're going to work on upper chest, center chest, and lower chest. That means you're going to push up this way, you're going to push straight this way, and you're going to push downward. That push downward is a little bit difficult for some people. I get it. If you try to do some dips or something like that, that's a lot easier than being upside down on with the blood rushing to your head or whatever. That's just my opinion. Back extensions is a really good compound workout, so you can work out those glutes and a little bit of your upper hamstrings. Then we'll move on to good mornings or something of that nature, and Romanian deadlifts or barbell deadlifts. The reason why I'm not very specific is because sometimes you can do Romanian, sometimes you can do traditionals, sometimes you can do something totally different. There is no specific workout routine. I know everybody's like, oh, this is a perfect workout routine, and then blah, 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 scientific fitness, yay. That's not me. Day 2, we're gonna do back and quads. With the back, we're gonna go cross body with the body and do a form of a pull-up. So that will be with the body, like a pull-up, or a pull down across the body, like a row, and then just a standard pull-up. I'm not gonna say which grip is gonna work best for you, but you wanna vary between a wide grip, a narrow grip, and a pronated grip for your pull-ups. Moving on to those quads, we have squats. You can do squats with the barbell. You can do that with the dumbbell. You can do that with any weight that you can put in your hands. We're going to do leg extensions because we want to isolate those quads, even though we like to do compound workouts. I know y'all said it with me. Another squat variation will be required because, as most of us know, when you are working out these quads, you're generally just doing a squat, just a different variation of a squat. We're not going to be too specific on that either. Day 3, arms and shoulders. This is what I call my show day. Reason why I call it the show day is because people see your shoulders and they see your arms, and that's how they know you work out, right? They're not really going to necessarily see your hamstrings and your quads and your core with your clothes on, unless you just got it like that. But what we're doing on that shoulder, we're doing side delts, rear delts, and front delts. That will be primarily focusing on the side delt. Why are we primarily focusing on the side delt? Because we generally work out the front and the rear delts when we're doing a push and a pull day. Some people don't even do front and rear delts because of that specific reason. But we're gonna knock it out and make sure we do at least one workout for that front and rear delt, especially that rear delt, because that is hard to connect to. Last, we will have arms. So arms, biceps, and triceps. No specific forearm workout, but I did just post a video on a forearm workout if you're interested in that type of thing. For biceps, we're gonna do something that brings it straight up, and we're gonna do something where your hand is straight forward like this, or an angle in between those two. What am I saying? Basically, you're gonna do curls for your biceps. For your triceps, you're gonna do tricep extensions. You're gonna either do a cable, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, whatever you can find in that gym that can get you working that specific muscle right there. Now let's talk about day 4. Day 4 is not necessarily a workout day, but it is a day that you will be focusing on your hydration. You will make sure you drink water because these Cokes, energy drinks, all that stuff, as a matter of fact, you don't need an energy drink on the day you're not working out. What do you need energy for? To go to work? No, you shouldn't need energy to go to work. Try to back off of that. Hydrate, water, activity. This is purposeful activity, not anything specific, but you want to get outside, get your vitamin D, move around. You can't just expect to be in the gym for an hour and then be a couch potato for the rest of the day and get some type of results. It doesn't work like that. We want you to stretch. Most of us are probably over 30. I'm assuming my people are over about 30 years old. At that point, you need to stretch. We get aches from anything. I know y'all can identify with it. I can wake up and just be like, why does my left side of my back hurt? And then the next day, the right side of my back hurts. I don't know why, but hey, make sure you stretch and don't hurt yourself while you're working out. Lastly, we're going to focus on protein, we're going to focus on fiber, and we're going to make sure we include good fats in our nutrition routine. Now that means you can do tree nuts, you can do the full protein like beef, chicken, fish, pork if you're interested in that type of thing. I'm not necessarily saying you should try protein powders out. Protein powder is a processed version of protein. You want the whole natural protein. Fiber you can get from your greens. It can be broccoli, it can be green beans, it can be anything like that. What does fiber do? Fiber helps push what you eat out so it doesn't stay in there that long. And y'all, that's pretty much it. That's what I do. I do this 3-day split. And on that 4th day, I may take a day off. I'm not saying I will. I'm not saying I won't. But most of the time, I don't. I just take a day off when I feel like it, to be honest. And you just do this rotation throughout the week. Have a good time. Let me know how it goes. Anyway, keep on moving, movers.